The book Castaneda For Dummies was written about a 30-year apprenticeship with a French-Welsh-American sorcerer from Hollywood. His fierce intelligence and psychic agility astounded me. His words alone could never describe the waves of electric spiritual energy that engulfed me and put me into a state of heightened awareness in 90% of our conversations in person or on the phone. Inside the modicum for a regular life that he detailed were gems of unseen magic. Example: keep your space clean. While that seems a given, the level of energy and power derived when applied is actual energy. Keep your body clean, inside and out. Warriors have no fat. Shutting off the mind heals the body. Meditation heals the body. Listening to your thoughts as if listening to a radio and not necessarily claiming them as your own. Having the ability to recognize that your thoughts are airwaves you are perceiving, and not something you need to claim or identify with. When we would sit together and he would channel and have me write it down, he called those meets a gesture with power. Slowing down to speed up. Doing things accurately. The world and universe can communicate with you, and it is natural and not something to interpret but to just observe. Omens are personal, said by his teacher's wife and apprentice. I witnessed his recitation of an entire Shakespeare play where out of a clear evening dusk sky rose waves of thunder. He felt a close association to Jesus. He felt the first job at hand for humanity is saving the planet. Live in your own element, he once said. Be in tune with what is comfortable to you. Pick a work environment that is comfortable for you. Not to become jarred by what looks like supernatural phenomena. It is the timing of circumstance that can often give clue to something special. The idea was to not interpret anything, to just observe and move on, and if something is revealed at a later time, then that gives more explanation. One time when he was 3,000 miles away, he told me to go out and get a large cutting board for vegetables. The following day on my walk to the post office, on someone's stoop was an enormous oversized cutting board with a little purple gauze pouch filled with trinkets and some basic jewelry, leaving me shocked. The basis of his teachings were derived from the books of Carlos Castaneda blended in with his personal experience. I was told his teacher and benefactor were from the same lineage as the party of warrior shamans written about in the books of Carlos Castaneda. He himself had run across Don Juan Matus in Mexico. His benefactor had had more direct contact with Don Juan and Don Genaro, the teachers of Carlos Castaneda. I was told to read the books, but that was their tales of power and I would have mine. All times spent in the presence of my teacher on the phone or in person were unique and extreme experiences. Seeking power in the forest, cycling 20 miles and then walking 8, with a bona fide sorcerer to quote him and to unabashedly concur, is not like my daily travels in the city. To acknowledge the world of dreaming and the normal daytime existence as equally valid, but one not any more important than the other. These were but a grain of sand of the essence of the energetic power he shared with me. Our afterlife dreaming adventures, while infrequent, have been beyond all measure. I visited a location where his loft was the size of a Barnes and Noble's, with artists of all centuries, with easels painting and musicians of all types playing. Rooms where people are sleeping or meditating, and there was a Buddha kiosk. In relation to the loss of parents, he said, celebrate their life by celebrating yours. Known as Jonah by his request, I could not have had a more blessed life than by having him in it. My brief encounters with his teacher and wife were 10,000-fold the level of energy of our meetings.